High School, but most of all, to Benedictine football. First, we have Shamar Darling. While at Benedictine, Shamar participated in football. He's a team captain, 3-year letterman, 1-year letter in track, a member of the Student Advisory Committee, the Black Cultural Organization. In his spare time, he enjoys working at the Black Forest and being a caddy at Canterbury, hanging out with his friends, family, and the girls. Shamar plans to find the best fit for him, either attend college or learn a trade that will make him lots and lots of money. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Shamar Darling. Eddie Dinwiddie is the son of Lisa Dinwiddie. While at Benedictine, Eddie has participated in football and track. In his spare time, he enjoys playing video games and babysitting his younger cousins. Eddie plans to study sports management or kinesiology at the University of Cincinnati or at Kent State University. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Eddie Dinwiddie. Next, we have Therese Grady. Therese is the son of Ashley Davis and Rashawn Spencer. He is the brother of Ariel and Nova, and while attending Benedictine, Therese participated in football, the football club, and the gaming club. In his spare time, he enjoys putting extra hours on the field, chilling with friends, and playing 2K. Therese plans to continue his education and pursue a master's degree in science engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Therese Grady. Darnell Johnson, the son of Ryan and Evelyn Johnson, and the brother of Royal and Ryan. While attending Benedictine, Darrell participated in football, wrestling, the EA Sports Club, and volunteered at a number of youth sports camps. In his spare time, he enjoys spending time with family and friends, gaming, and learning how to cook. Darnell plans to attend college for business and culinary. He aspires to have his own food truck one day, and we'll see him right back here. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Darnell Johnson. Chase Rufus. Chase is the son of Lavita Rufus and brother of Chanel Rufus, Demisa Sims, and Juan Gonzalez. While attending Benedictine, Chase has participated in football and the chess club. In his spare time, he enjoys cooking, hanging out with friends, and working out. Chase plans to go to culinary school, so hopefully one day he'll open his own restaurant and call it his own. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Chase Rufus. Nehemiah Seals. Nehemiah is the son of Amber Seals and Milton McLean Jr., the brother of Milton McLean III, Amari Sherrill, and Deona Lee. While attending at Benedictine, Nehemiah participated in football and basketball. In his spare time, he enjoys video games, movies, helping his dad, grandmother, and elderly people in the neighborhood. He's hanging out with family and friends. Nehemiah plans to attend college and study business. He hopes to continue his athletic career at the collegiate level. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nehemiah Seal. Deontay Sims. Deontay is the son of Cecilia Johnson and Deontay Sims, and the brother of the late Deontay Sims Watkins, Deon Sims and Dima Sims. While at Benedictine, Deontay has participated in football, lacrosse, and the Black Cultural Organization. In his spare time, he enjoys video games, basketball, cornhole, mini golf, and spending time with his sister and family. He is also an assistant junior coach and mentoring his Muni League team, the Collinwood Cobras. Devontae plans to continue majoring in business and engineering while playing sports because he loves the game of football. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Deontay Sims. Zavon McKinney. Zavon is the son of Jerry McKinney, Bridget Sims, Terrence Smith, and the brother of Zayden Smith, Zariah Smith, Malik Smith, Nazir Smith, Cohen McKinney, and Jada McKinney. While attending Benedictine, Zavon participated in football and the chess club. In his spare time, he enjoys listening and to analyzing music. He also enjoys cars and how they are made. Zevan plans to go to college to get his degree in psychology or sociology. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Zevan McKinney. Luke Reed. Luke is the son of Dale and Mandy and the brother of Laney. While attending Benedictine High School, Luke participated in football, basketball, baseball, the Italian Heritage Club, and the Cornhole Club. In his spare time, he enjoys cooking, staying active, working out, and spending time with family and friends. Luke plans to attend college and play the sports he loves. He is undecided as a major, but has an interest in fire science, business, and the medical field. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Luke Reed. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joe Thomas. Joseph Thomas is the son of Dwayne and Teresa Thomas, the brother of Camille, Will, Tamara, Sherelle, and Matthew. While attending Benedictine High School, Joseph participated in football, band, photography, the photography club, BCO, and business. In his spare time, he just enjoys chilling with friends and going to play basketball. Joe plans to attend college and study business and engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joseph Thomas. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. The administration of Benedictine High School would like to thank all of you for everything you've done on and off the field. Good luck to these young men and the entire class of 2024. All right, now they screwed that up.
I get the players real quick. Hey, if I get all the players real quick.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to tonight's Friday night football game. It's the Benedictine Bengals taking on the Brush Arcs. And tonight is senior night for the Bengals. My name is Emerson White, and I'm here live from the press box here at Euclid Community Stadium on a Friday night with temperatures around 60 degrees right before kickoff with winds about 9 miles per hour. Next to me, I have Ryan Karras and Legs Hurt. The Bengals are coming off a home loss last week to Cathedral Prep with a score of 28-6, but the Bengals were dealing with multiple injuries, missing senior receiver Nehemiah Seals, sophomore receiver Jeremy Aid, and defensive lineman senior Xavier McKinney, who will all be returning for this game. The Arcs coming into this game are 1-7 on the season, while the Bengals are 3-5.
The Bengals offense struggled a bit last week, and we saw Luke Reed go down for a while with a wrist injury. And we know he's broken that wrist before, so we hope he'll be 100% ready to go tonight, as he's only 19 yards away from 1,000 rushing yards this season. With an offensive line led by senior captains Eddie Dinwiddie and Darnell Johnson, with senior Deontay Sims at center, and rounded out by starters Michael Duckworth and Braylon Rose. The Bengals definitely felt the struggle from the passing game, with First only completing 4 passes through 12 attempts. Tonight, I believe that First will bounce back and be able to go back to what he's capable of doing. Can you tell us a little bit about that defense, Ryan?
Of course, Lex. Leading the defense is senior captain Shamar Darling. At cornerback, the Bengals need the defense to keep up what they've been doing. They did a great job last week, but were put in unfortunate situations. Last week, we saw a lot of new faces on the defensive side with J.J. Baldwin, the receiver for the Bengals, forced a fumble against Prep's running back, and many sophomores making plays.
Tight ends DeAndre Taylor and Augie Rosalina saw no targets in the game last week. I believe they will be more involved in the passing game this week.
As I stated before, tonight is senior night here for the Bengals. They have a total of 10 seniors playing tonight. Senior captain, running back Luke Reed. Senior Tyrez Grady, cornerback. Senior Nehemiah Seals, wide receiver. Cornerback, senior captain Shamar Darling. Linebacker, senior Joseph Thomas. Senior captain, offensive and defensive lineman Eddie Dinwiddie, as well as senior captain, defensive and offensive lineman Darnell Johnson. Senior Chase Rufus, offensive lineman. Deontay Sims, offensive lineman. And Xavier McKinney, defensive lineman. Congrats to these young men. If you would like, for 8th graders and 7th graders in middle school, if you would like to become a Bengal for the day or interested in learning about our school, please scan our QR code on your screen now or just visit the website cbhs.net.
The dates for tours are Wednesday, April 17th, 2024. If you are interested in taking our placement test, you can go on the 14th of October from 9 a.m. to 12 a.m. Other dates including November 15th from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Lastly, December 2nd, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. We have no set dates for Bengal for a Day. Please contact admissions@cbhs.edu if you are interested.
The Bengal experience is unlike anything you've experienced before. Your son will see opportunities that he hasn't seen anywhere else. The tradition, the faith, and most of all, the brotherhood that Benedictine really has to offer makes the high school experience special. I am one of 7 Karras family members to attend Benedictine, and each and every one of us love the school.
From our education to sports, Benedictine has so much to offer. The flexibility of classes and wide ranges of career opportunities, Benedictine has it all. Bengal for a Day basically is you come in for a school day and you get shadowed by an upperclassman, typically freshmen, sophomore, juniors, or your son can request if they know anybody there or if there's anyone on a soccer team, football team that they like to show around, tell them about what the team's like. The student will get to meet the coaches of each team, club leaders. You can do anything. Basically just go through a whole school day and learn whatever you want to know on Bengal for a Day. Back to the game. Kicking off tonight for the Bengals will be Bryce Matine, who will also handle extra point and punt duties. Matine is normally the starting goalie for the varsity soccer team, who just broke the school record, going 14-2-1 with the most wins in a season. Great season, guys.
Thanks, Emerson.
Thanks, Emerson. Really been a special season, and it's just the support of the school, and we just do it every day for the kids coming back from school the next day, just saying good job, and it is really just a brotherhood, and it's just really nice feeling.
Definitely feeling the love this year from the student body.
And obviously you couldn't do it without our head coach, Jason Stepp, with assistant coaches, Mr. Shell and Coach Remy. It's just a really good coaching staff, and they have built the soccer program to its original glory.
Do you guys know when the first playoff game will be yet?
The 21st at Benedictine on Saturday.
And I know you guys play either Keystone or
VASJ.
VASJ, right. I know. Didn't you guys play VASJ earlier in the season?
We played them in the preseason where we won 3-1.
When you tune in, you can tune in to the soccer playoff game on the 21st of October, and there will be a broadcast on this YouTube channel. Around 4 minutes left to go here until we kick it off.
As we said earlier, senior running back Luke Reed close to 1,000 rushing yards on the season, but also sophomore quarterback Matthew First close to 1,000 passing yards. So 2 players to watch out for. Big milestones there.
I believe Reed is at 981 yards here on the season, so he's only 19 yards away here. Probably can get it done on the first drive, maybe even the first play of the game. I'm sure you'll be able to tell because majority of the crowd will know when he hits 1,000 yards. Just great what this young man has done this season, his senior season.
And there has been a lot of pressure on our running game this year with a young QB. Just a foundation for your offense. When you have a new QB to a system that he hasn't played before, going from freshman football to varsity. So with a great running back, and cannot exclude Chris Maloney, who also been doing great this season, on both sides of the ball.
As well with the running game, we have a lot of new faces on the offensive line. There's only one returning varsity starter from last year's offensive line. We lost a bunch of players due to them being seniors, and we lost one to the transfer. This year, Braylon Rose, Deontay Sims, Darnell Johnson, and Michael Duckworth are all new faces, and they've led Reed get to 1,000, not 1,000 yet, but 981 yards this season. They've done a fantastic job holding every team we played against defensive line. Now about 2:20 left to go here before kickoff.
This guy looks like half asleep.
The Bengals are wearing probably, in my opinion, their coolest jerseys tonight. They're dark blue Jordan jerseys. We recently acquired them last year, I believe.
Last year was the first game against, I'm not sure what game we debuted them, but this is about the 4th time the Bengals have worn them. They wear them typically for like special occasions like senior night, the homecoming game. We like to save these jerseys for us when something special is happening. And tonight is a big day for all the seniors on this Benedictine roster. A minute 20 left to go here before we kick off. And here we go. Coming out the tunnel, here comes your Bengals, led out by Luke Reed and Eddie Dinwiddie. James Yang with the Benedictine flag, Augie Rosalina with the American flag.
Definitely have to teach Augie how to whip the American flag around. Some struggle. James Ian might have to give him a little lesson.
The Bengals here are set to receive this first half kickoff. Brush won the toss and decided to defer to the second half.
Couple of key players I'm seeing back today: Nehemiah Seals, Xavier McKinney, and Luke Reed. All big losses last game for the Bengals.
All are finally 100% healthy and set to go for this game. Reed will be back. Reed and Hobbs will be back to receive this first half kick. Hobbs wearing his number 5 jersey once again after some confusion, having to wear number 3 last week. Now set to kick off here for Brush will be their kicker. Number 2, I believe, Jamal Hodge, if I'm not mistaken. Reed and Hobbs set back to receive the kick. And here we go. It seems to be a short kick on the left side that goes right out of bounds. So the Bengals will start this drive on the 30-yard line with the kick out of bounds. First down here for the Bengals, starting off in pretty good field position from the penalty. I apologize. They will start on the 35-yard line, actually, I believe, rather than the 30. And here comes the Bengals offense. I know Nemo's happy to be back out there again after missing last week due to the shoulder injury, which happened against Canisius. Bengals line up in shotgun formation with Nemo and JJ on your near side. Rosaline at tight end. Reed gets motion to the side of first. First drops back. He's looking JJ side. He gets it to JJ. Catches about the 40-yard line. He fights for the first down. First play, Bengals get 11 yards. That's a first down here for the Bengals.
And that's what we really need to start with. A good, quick pass. Get your offense in a flow early. Especially with a young QB, you got to get his arm warmed up and look for a deep ball later in the game.
Build his confidence up early. Bengals going shotgun formation from the left hash. Reed on first left side, Nemo on your near side. Rosaline at tight end. And Nemo seemed to jump there on the Bengals' second play from scrimmage. So that'll push the Bengals back 5 yards. It'll now be 1st and 15 for the Bengals. Bengals ball at the 41-yard line. Shotgun formation for the Bengals. Reed lined up on the side of first. They give it to Reed. He cuts it up the middle. He's running. He's going. And he gets to about the 50-yard line. About a 6, maybe about an 8-yard gain there on the carry. Second down and 6 here for the Bengals. Reed is now 10 yards away from 1,000 yards this season. They bring Rosaline in motion. They give it to Reed. He goes up the middle, and there's 1,000 yards, I believe, unless they mark him 1 yard short. And they mark him 1 yard short. So Reed is now at 999 yards on the season. Actually, I believe that is 1,000 yards for Reed. Luke Reed with 1,000 yards this season. Season isn't even over yet. He's already at 1,000. Congratulations to senior running back Luke Reed. Bengals in shotgun formation with doubles. They bring Rosaline in motion. Now they bring Hobbs in motion. And it's a pitch to Hobbs. He's got the outside. He's going. He's up the sideline, and he steps out of bounds. He had the outside. Maybe the field was a little wider. He had a touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, once Hobbs got in motion, he took off. No one was even close to him. He just took a little too far to the outside and got caught by that out of bounds.
First down for the Bengals at the Arcs 25-yard line. 10:30 left to go here in the first quarter. Reed re-enters the game. Shotgun formation for the Bengals. First rolls out right. He's looking. He throws it to JJ. Got the first down again for the Bengals. That's a really great throw by Matthew First, and we see what he is capable of. On the run, rolling out, hits JJ in stride, just enough for another Bengals first down. 12 yards there on the reception. Bengals going hurry up. First lined up under center with Reed in the backfield. They bring Rosaline in motion. 10:14 left to go here in the first quarter. They give it to Reed. Reed bounces it to the outside. He cuts it back in. And he's down to about the 6-yard line. It'll be second down and about 3 here for the Bengals.
And with great start for this Bengals offense. Really can ask for more.
Second down and 3 here for the Bengals. They give it to Reed, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Luke Reed.
Luke Reed with 3 carries and a touchdown and reached his 1,000-yard mark.
I know Luke is happy after that first drive. Scores the first touchdown on his senior night. Reaches 1,000 yards. He's got a big smile on his face. 18 here to kick the PAT. The kick is good. That puts the Bengals up 7-0 with 9:45 left to go here in the first quarter. Great first drive put together by the Bengals. That puts the Bengals in good shape here, going up that early with only 2 minutes and 15 seconds gone. 70-yard drive. Now Mateen coming out here to kick it off for the Bengals. Back to receive for the Arcs, number 4, E.J. Flakes.
Bryce appears to be told to pull that jersey down a little bit. It's tucked up very high up into his shoulder pads.
Now Mateen finally gets that situated. Now the Bengals set to kick it off. Now the run up from 18 and the kick. It's on the far side, taken by number 10. And he's taken down after a return of about 6 there. Tackle made by 21, Tristan Wilson there. And now here comes the Bengals defense.
Bengals defense played really well last week. Obviously our offense couldn't get it done, but you still have a lot to look forward to with this defense.
Tonight for the Bengals, you see number 74, Xavier McKinney, back out there after missing 2 weeks. Some new faces in there starting here for the Bengals. 25, Jonathan Spikes getting the start, the young sophomore. Brush lined up in shotgun formation with trips right. It's a fake to the running back. He keeps it, and he's taken down James Yane in the backfield. Loss of about 4 there on the keeper. Now that'll push him back 4 yards there. Second down and 14 here for the Bengals. Now the Brush is going three. They're going trips right. They bring running back into the backfield, shotgun formation. They give it to him. He's going to the outside, and he's taken down not until after a gain of about 2 there on the carry. So now it'll be 3rd down and 11 here for the Bengals. Same formation here for Brush. This time they're going trips right, doubles left, empty backfield here for MJ Russell. He drops back, he's looking. He throws it down left side, and he overthrows him by about 5 yards. Pass was intended for number 10, Isaiah Parker. On the coverage there for the Bengals was number 11, the sophomore John Jones.
3 and out is a good start for this Bengals defense. Exactly what you needed. Get the ball back and get another score. Put a lot of pressure on Brush to make a stop.
And now Brush will be forced to punt it away here. JJ and Reed back to receive for the Bengals. Now the punt, it goes straight up in the air. Bengals calling poison, which means don't touch the ball at all. Just let it get down. About a 3-yard punt there for Brush. So now the Bengals will start in Brush's territory at the 47-yard line. This is great field position here for the Bengals.
Bengals have a lot of options this drive. With Luke Reed already having an explosive game. Having JJ back, getting that connection with First back together.
Shotgun formation here for the Bengals. They give it to Reed. He's going up the middle. He's fast. He gets right up the middle after a gain of about 8, maybe 9 there on the play. Antonio Hobbs enters the game now for the Bengals as Rosalina exits the game. Gain of about 8 there, 2nd down and 2 here for the Bengals. 8 minutes left to go in the first quarter of play. Bengals going trips on your near side with JJ, Nemo, and Palms, with Hobbs on your far side, Reed in the backfield, shotgun formation. They fake it to Reed, and they pass it to Nemo. Nemo tries to make a man miss. He's got enough here for the first down, it looks like. Yep, first down the Bengals, about a gain of 4 there. That's enough for a Bengals first down. 7:36 left to go here in the first quarter.
Bengals defense really had no problems moving down the field so far to start the first quarter. Problem is just consistency. You want to stay consistent, especially on a night like this. You got to take advantage of it. They did their bad defense.
They give to Maloney this time. He bounces it to the outside. Now he tries to cut it back inside. He's trying to just wrestle for a few yards. Gets about 1 there on the carry. Taken down by number 7, Chaz Brown there, making the tackle for the Arcs. Bengals ball at their Brush's 33-yard line. 2nd down and 9 now here for the Bengals. Maloney stays in the game. They're going Palms and JJ on your far side with Nemo on your near side. First and shotgun, he moves Maloney to the left. He drops back. He gives it to Maloney. Maloney's got the outside. He's going. Stutter steps. Puts his head into a dude's chest. And now they're going back and forth. They're talking about it. Maloney put his head down and moved him forward. And that's enough for a Bengals first down once again. Forced out of bounds by number 7, Chaz Brown there for Brush. Bengals to the line with Palms and JJ on your far side, Nemo on your near side. Rosaline at tight end, shotgun formation for First with Reed in the backfield now. They give it to Reed right up the middle. He bounces it to the outside. He puts his head down. Then he's taken down after a gain of about 6 there, seemed to be. Tackle made by number 5, Theo Davis for the Arcs. 2nd down and 5 now left to go. 2nd down and 5 here for the Bengals.
With your running game moving so well, I mean, doesn't seem like there's another option. Just continue running the ball.
Not much pressure on that quarterback there. Not much pressure on First.
First now lined up under center with Reed in the backfield. JJ and Palms on your far side. Rosaline at tight end. Nemo on your near side. They pitch it to Reed on the right side. Reed cuts it up the middle, and he is in the end zone again. Bengals touchdown. Luke Reed, his 2nd one of the game, and it's only the 1st quarter.
Offensive line doing wonders on that drive. Really just open up the holes for Luke Reed, protecting First on his passes. Offensive line definitely showing out tonight.
Offensive line of center Deontay Sims, guards Eddie Dinwiddie and Braylon Rose, with tackles Michael Duckworth and Darnell Johnson. Now 18 for the PAT, Carlton the holder. Snap is perfect, kick is perfect. Into the baseball field, actually, it looks like. So now the Bengals are up 14-0 here in the 1st quarter. It's the best the Bengals offense has looked all year, especially Luke Reed. 2 touchdowns, 2 drives. You can never complain about that. Reed has looked great this game. Now after that drive, Matthew First is 14 yards short of 1,000 yards here this season. Probably going to see that happen here on the next drive for the Bengals. Number 4, EJ Flakes back to receive for Brush. 18 set to kick it off for the Bengals. Now 18 with the run up and the kick. It's short on the left side, taken by number 28, and he's got the middle. Bryce is the last man back to make the tackle. He slows him down, and he's taken down by Chris Maloney, but he is in Bengals territory now. It'll be Brush's ball at the 35-yard line. That's a big play by Bryce. He's the last man back there, makes a stop.
Yeah, can't ask much more of a kicker than at least stop him so another guy can catch him. So nice job, Bryce.
Yeah, making the stop. Maybe messed up a little bit on the kick there. Coach P was just talking to him, but made it up, stopping the touchdown there. Brush will start on the right hash here. Brush is going trips right. 1 receiver on your far side. Shotgun formation for the quarterback. Tanel Rose in the backfield. They give it to him, and he's hit by 25 Jonathan Spikes, making his first start today. Gain of about 2 there for the Arcs. Now Brush is going trips left, shotgun formation. 1 receiver, number 44, Kevin Woodgett on your near side. They give it to the running back, bounces to the outside, and he's hit. Shamar Darling there, senior captain, sweeping up the ground. 3rd down now here for the Bengals. 3rd and 7 now. It's a great play by Shamar, getting off his block and being the initial hit to stop the run, and then the whole Bengals defense just came and collapsed on him. Trips left here for the Arcs, shotgun formation. Drops back, they pass it to EJ, and he's taken down once again. This time it's John Jones on the tackle, the sophomore, and that'll bring up 4th down here for the Arcs. 4th down and 10. It looks like they're keeping the offense out there.
I mean, the Bengals defense have just they have nowhere to go. The Bengals defense has been all over them so far.
Brush keeping the offense out there. They're going trips left, one receiver on your near side, shotgun formation. He drops back, he's looking, he's got pressure, but he makes the throw, and he's got the outside. Maloney tries to push him out of bounds, slips 2 tackles, slips 3 tackles, and he's in the end zone for the Arcs touchdown. Bengals team, that was just, I don't really know how to.
Couple blown tackles there.
Trying to arm tackle instead of going into his body or just hoping he'll go out of bounds after you touch him. So that'll make the score 6-14. Bengals still up. Timeout Brush now. That last play for Brush, that was number 6, Tanel Rose with the touchdown. He had the outside, and then the Bengals kind of just were being a little lazy there with the tackles. Brush uses their first timeout here of the first half, sorry. Now here's the kick for the Arcs. And it's good. So now 7-14, Bengals still up. That is unfortunate there for the Bengals defense, but other than that last play, they've been phenomenal here in this game. That drive, limiting them to really nothing, and then that, like I keep saying for every game, broken plays is the biggest thing for the Bengals. The defense holds it down for the entire drive, and then they'll slip up one time, and that time they slip up, it'll be a touchdown. Off to kick here for Brush is number 2, Jamal Hodge. Reed is set to return the kick here once again. Four minutes left to go here in the first quarter. Here's the kick to Jameer Church. Church is just running up the middle. He gets hit, but he's still going. Gets to about the 48-yard line here for your Bengals. And once again, if you'd like to be a Bengal for a day, please scan the QR code on your screen now, or just email the admissions department, admissions@cbhs.edu. We'd love to have your son come in to be a Bengal for a day. Here comes the Bengals offense now, starting with great field position at the 48-yard line. Shotgun formation, JJ and Nemo on your near side. Reed in the backfield. First gives it to Reed. Reed cuts it up. He's got the sideline. He's going right up the sideline. Puts his head down. Moves number 29 back about 4 yards there. And Reed steps out of bounds after a gain of about 25. Reed a little slow to get up here. I think they're going to give him a rest here on this play.
Looked like his ankle, he wobbling off the field a little bit.
Still a great run by Reed. Get into the outside, just going up the sideline. Willing to take the hit, lower the shoulder, bounce a man off of you. Now the Bengals are in much better position at the 21-yard line of the arc. Shot under center here is first. Maloney in the backfield. Maloney on a stretch. He's got the outside. Cuts it up the middle. Cuts it up one more time. And then he gets to about the 8-yard line. Tackle made by number 1, TJ Williams for the Arcs. This 1-2 punch by the Bengals has been great all year, and tonight it's really showing. Reed with 2 touchdowns early. Maloney setting up the 2 touchdowns. Bengals just looking real nice here on the offensive side. First lineup under center, Maloney remains in the game. Nemo on your near side with JJ and Palms on your far side. He brings Rosalina in motion at the tight end. He gives it to Maloney. Maloney makes a couple dance moves, cuts it up. Seems like he had the hole there, but did the cha-cha slide a bit and cuts it up. He gets a gain of about, I'd say, 3 there on the carry.
The Bengals' running game has been on point pretty much this entire first quarter. Can't complain a whole lot. Luke Reed's got broken a couple plays out, and Chris Maloney's had a few good runs. So the Bengals' running game can keep it up.
Bengals in ISO formation now with Jameer Church entering the game. We give to Maloney again. He's taken down by number 12, Marlon Nesbitt for the Arcs. He dives forward for about 3 yards there, so now it'll be 3rd and goal for the Bengals.
Luke Reed is jogging on the sideline currently, so hopefully that's a good sign. He'll be coming back into the game.
ISO formation for the Bengals here. First under center. JJ on your near side. They give it to Maloney. There's a flag coming in. Maloney is in the end zone for a Bengals touchdown, but there is a flag calling a legal shift here on the Bengals. So that'll push the Bengals back a few yards. Deontay Sims didn't seem to get the flag. He started running off the field all excited, and referee was like, 5-yard penalty. Go back 5 yards, run it again. Maloney remains in the game here for the Bengals. So now it'll be 3rd and goal from the 8-yard line now. Joey Palms is entering the game as Church is exiting the game.
Definitely look for J.J. Baldwin on this play. That connection.
Especially in this side, this deep in the territory, J.J. will just go up and take the ball. That's all you can really say. Shotgun formation here for first. They bring J.J. in motion. First drops back. He's looking. He's rolling out right. He's looking. He tries to hit Nemo in the back of the end zone, but the play is broken up by TJ Williams there. Now the Bengals will send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 on this drive. First drop back, he was looking right. He rolled out right. He had Nemo coming across the middle. Bit of a tough play to make for both players there.
Looks like he tried to loft it over one of the defenders that ultimately got a hand on it.
Yeah, tough play, but a good stop by the defender.
Now it'll be a 25-yard field goal here for Mayteen. Carlton, the holder. James Yane, the long snapper, with Mayteen set to kick it. The snap, the hold, the kick is good. Oh, nope, no good. It was right. It's a lot of pressure there on Mayteen.
Brush had one guy come on the field late. Looks like a lot of the Bengals coaches are looking for 12 men on the field there.
It didn't seem to get it, but hopefully this Bengals defense can make up for that play and get the ball back.
So now the Arcs will start with the ball at their own 15-yard line. Actually, they'll start at their 20-yard line. .147 left to go here in the first quarter. The Arcs have 2 running backs in on each side of the quarterback. They give it to 6, Tanel Rose. He bounces it to the outside. He's going to the outside again. He just runs out of bounds. He gets a gain of about 7 there for the Bengals. He's forced out of bounds by Shamar Darling. 2nd and 2 now for the Bengals. Or for the Arcs, excuse me. Shotgun formation here for the Arcs. 2 backers in, number 4, E.J. Flakes and Tanel Rose. Quarterback gives it to Tanel. He dances around. He's taken down. Great tackle by DeAndre Taylor. He seemed to try to bounce it outside, and Dre just threw him down to the ground from behind. 3rd down and about 5, maybe 6 here for the Arcs at their own 25-yard line here. 20, Kelly Mickler enters the game now for the Bengals. Brush seems to have some confusion here on the play. Brush going 2 receivers on your near side. They're going to use a timeout here. Their 2nd one of the first half. 2nd one they're using just only in the first quarter. 58 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. It'll be 3rd and 5 after the timeout break. If you'd like to be a Bengal for a day, please, once again, scan the QR code you see on the screen. You can come in, have a shadow, and just get shown around the school, meet coaches, meet teachers, meet students, or email us at admissions@cbhs.edu. Shotgun formation here for the Arcs. Russell fakes it. He's looking. He throws it across the middle, and not across the middle, on the far side. Pressure there by DeAndre Taylor and Tito Wilson. I can't tell who the pass was exactly intended for. Seemed to be in the middle of 2 guys. So now it's going to be 4th down here for the Arcs, and they're bringing out their punting unit here.
Last punt they had went straight up and wasn't the greatest punt of all time.
Luke Reed not back to return this time.
It'll be the freshman, Antoine Smith, back to receive the kick along with JJ. The snap. Here's the punt. Better than last time. They just let it drop in between them, but Antoine picks it up. He's got the outside. He cuts it up the middle. He's hit by 43, and then the rest of Brush just comes and tackles him. About a 6-yard return there on the return.
A little bit of a risky play there. Had a little bit of pressure, and somehow he got out of it. But he stepped up and made a good run with almost to no space.
Bengals will start at their own 46-yard line.
Did look to be some confusion there between JJ
and Antoine. Shotgun formation here for the Bengals. They bring JJ in motion. They fake it to JJ. They give it to Reed. Reed cuts it up the middle. He's got the outside. He makes a spin move. He's going. And then he's taken down after a gain of about 25 there on the carry. 1st down here for the Bengals.
Almost got wrapped up, and then he said, "No, sir," and kept on going for another like 10 yards. Great run by Luke Reed.
Spin move used there. So now Bengals football at Brush's 25-yard line. About 10 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. I don't assume the Bengals will run a play here, just try to get Brush to jump off sides, bring Rosalina in motion. Oh, they do run a play. It's a fake to Reed, a give to JJ. JJ tries to make a man miss, but he's taken down by number 12 of Brush, Marlon Nesbitt, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. It's your Bengals 14 and Brush Arcs 7 here. Bengals offense has looked phenomenal here in this first quarter, excuse me. First 2 possessions of the game, 2 touchdowns. Third possession, driving down the field, hoping for a touchdown. Knock on wood. The Bengals defense also has played pretty well this game. Just that one broken play, it's been a common factor here for this Bengals defense, shutting them down throughout the game, but then letting up one big play that'll score for the other team.
Second and 8, the Bengals offense once again moving down the field. The great run by Luke Reed.
Now here comes the Bengals offense. Reed and Maloney in the game now, with JJ and Palms on your near side, with Nemo on your far side. They bring Maloney in motion. He's got a jet motion. They give it to Maloney. He goes up the middle. He has Green in front of him. Cuts it up the middle. That's a touchdown for your Bengals. No flags on the play.
Great run by Chris Maloney after the catch. One guy almost got him and he just made a little step back.
And there's Matthew First with 1,000 passing yards. Both First and Reed with big milestones.
And now here comes Bryce Mayteen for the extra point. Snap, the hold, the kick. And that puts the Bengals up 21-7 now. And if you are just now joining us, please scan this QR code if you would like your son to be a Bengal for a day. Come in shadow. Get shown around the school. Get shown, meet teachers, students, coaches. Just have the whole experience of a day as a Benedictine student.
The Ben X program starting back up again with Ben Med at the front center of it. To learn all about the healthcare industry.
Once again, congrats to Matthew First, the young sophomore quarterback, going past 1,000 yards here this season.
Two short kicks for Bryce so far. Let's see if he does the same thing 3 times in a row. Emerson, any guesses?
If I had to guess, I'm going to say short kick on your near side this time. Oh, it's a deep kick. Goes through the 2 defenders. It hits him. He receives it at about the 2-yard line. He has nowhere to go. He's just trying to find something. Then he eventually gets pushed out of bounds at the about 14, maybe about 13-yard line. Pushed out of bounds by Sean O'Connell there, the sophomore, making the special teams play there.
Great downhill movement from the whole special teams unit there. Coming down with a full head of steam to trap the Arcs within their 15.
And a good kick by Bryce Mayteen. Made it playable for the Brush Arc, so good overall special teams play.
So now Brush will start at their own 12-yard line. 13-yard line, excuse me. Shotgun formation for the Arcs. They're going doubles each side. Quarterback drops back. He's looking left, and he overthrows number 17. Kevin Powell was the intended receiver. Throws it way over his head towards the Bengals sideline. He was very open on that play. Seemed to be some miscommunication by the Bengals. Shotgun formation for the Arcs are going doubles. This time to give to the running back. He cuts it up, and he's just met by about 4 Bengals defenders there. Maybe a gain of 1 or no gain on the play. Tackle made by number 33, Yamil Riello for the Bengals. $11:15 left to go here in the second quarter of this game. Brush going 2 receivers on your near side, shotgun formation. He's dropping back. He's looking right side, and he overthrows him once again. Coverage on the play again. The sophomore John Jones disrupting that pass. And Brush will be forced to punt once again.
Defense making another great stop. Continuing from last week, the Bengals have a lot to look forward to, especially since this Bengals defense isn't losing a whole lot.
Smith and Baldwin back to return for the Bengals.
Antoine, the freshman, seeing a lot of varsity time. Just as a freshman, this is his second game being called up from the injuries last week. Another somewhat short kick. JJ calls for the fair catch at Brush's 45-yard line. And that's going to be a first down here for the Bengals to start this drive. First down here for the Bengals under center. Jameer Church lined up at fullback with Rosaline in the tight end. Reed in the backfield. The fake to Reed. First is looking. Steps up in the pocket. Looks like he's going to keep taking himself, but he swung around, taken down for a sack after a loss of about 4 there on the play.
Can't really ask a whole lot more from your offensive line. Gave first as much time as possible. Just when you escape that pocket, got to have an idea of what you're doing.
Yeah, just an unfortunate play. Hopefully the Bengals can find an open receiver downfield. JJ was down there, just not enough time to find him, especially since he's rolling left and JJ was moving more to your near side.
If I were the Bengals here, I'd go for a screen pass. Really just, it's been reliable all game. Get the offense moving a little bit. Get back into the swing of things.
Nice handoff to Luke Reed. Doesn't sound too bad right about now.
Shotgun formation here for the Bengals. Coach Previs changing the play up. 2 receivers on your near side. Reed in the backfield. They give it to Reed. It's a fumble. Ball's on the ground, and Brush picks it up at their own 48-yard line. Was some miscommunication there on the handoff. It was a stretch play to Reed on the outside, and the ball just hit Luke in the chest and rolled in front of him for about 5 yards, kicked around for a little bit, then picked up by number 29, Anton Lee.
I think we're going to blame that play on Ryan there.
Just unfortunate. Unfortunate play. Just lost the ball on the way when he met their defense. So, but I take full responsibility for that. They definitely heard me up from the booth.
So now it's 1st and 10 here for Brush. They have it at their own 48-yard line. They're going 3 receivers on your far side, 1 receiver on your near side. There's a pitch, and there's nothing going for them there. Once again, Shamar Darling making the tackle there. James Yane also assisting the tackle there on that play. So now it's going to be no gain there on the play. 2nd down and 10 here for Brush Arcs. Quarterback drops back. He's looking right. Throws right. And then he's forced out of bounds by 22, James Yane. Gain of 1, maybe 2. Gain of 1 there on the play. So now it's 3rd down and 9 here for Brush. Brush is going trips on your near side. Shotgun formation. Quarterback drops back. He's looking. He's got pressure. He's throwing to the outside. He throws it in the air after he's hit. That's number 63, Michael Duckworth, forcing the incompletion there after getting pressure on the quarterback. Russell really had nowhere to go there. Duckworth just ran up the hole and was going right at him. Had about no time to throw there on the play. So Brush is going to be forced to punt once again. Oh, no. Looks like they're keeping their offense out there, but the Bengals thought that they were going to punt it here, so they sent out the punt return team. Antoine and JJ were back ready to receive, while the quarterback, MJ Russell, was in shotgun formation ready to run a play. So it does look like, though, Brush is going to go for the play. Go for it here on 4th down. They're bringing 88 Daniel Joyce into the game, as well as Tristan Wilson and Joey Palms, taking out James Yane and Xavier McKinney here for this play. It's going to be 4th down and 9 here at their own 49-yard line. This is a big gamble here because if you don't get this 1st down, you set the Bengals up in great field position when they have a chance to pin them down deep in their own territory here. Brush going doubles, shotgun formation for MJ. Tennell on his right side. He's dropping back, he's looking over the middle, he's got time. Now he doesn't. He's swung around by Tito Wilson with the sack. Now that'll bring the Bengals offense out here. It's a turnover on downs. Sack by Tito Wilson. So now it's going to be 1st down for your Bengals at Brush's 43-yard line. What a play by Tito Wilson there.
Yeah, your defense just really made a great play again. They've been playing well all game so far, and you can't ask for a better first half from this defense.
Now here comes the Bengals offense now. Palms and JJ on your near side with Nemo on your far side. Brush showing blitzing 4. Reed in the backfield of 1st and shotgun formation. They bring JJ in motion now. Snap, they fake it to JJ, they give it to Reed. Rebounds it to the outside. He's to the 40, to the 35, he's to the 30. He's got a block, he's got the sideline, and he steps out of bounds. Whoa, oh. I don't think he stepped out of bounds there. It seemed he got down to about the 3-yard line.
Looks like they're placing him at the 10-yard line, 9-yard line.
Joey Palms with a huge block there to allow Reed to pick up an extra 15 or 20 yards on that play.
So now that sets the Bengals up in great shop at the 9-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal here. Reed had the outside. and just did his thing, what he's been doing all year. It's really no surprise now. It's a great play, but he casually does it now. Bengals break the huddle. They're going 2 receivers on your far side. That's JJ and Nemo. First and under center with Reed in the backfield. Palms on your near side. They give it to Reed. He's got a hole. He's got the outside. He's in the end zone. Once again, 3 touchdowns for Luke Reed just in the first half. Seems to be some talking after that touchdown. But Reed now has his 3rd touchdown of the game. What a night for Luke Reed. Senior night, reaches 1,000 yards with 3 touchdowns as well. Bengals led there. Bengals rushing game led by offensive line Deontay Sims, Darnell Johnson, Braylon Rose, Eddie Dinwiddie, and Michael Duckworth. The PAT from Mayteen is right down the middle. So that puts your Bengals up 28-7 here in the first half. 8:40 left to go here in the first half.
Bengals student section behind that field goal, making sure Bryce knows where they want him to go.
Led by Nick Tripodi, the junior. Nick Tripodi might not be the tallest kid, but he sure is the loudest.
8:40 left to go here in the second quarter. And once again, if you are just joining us and you would like to be a Bengal for a day, please scan the QR code or email us at admissions@cbhs.edu. You get to meet coaches, players, or coaches, students, teachers, and just have what it's like to be a Benedictine student for a day. Mayteen set to kick it off here for the Bengals. Back to receive for Brush is number 7, Chaz Brown, and number 1, TJ Williams, who haven't had too many opportunities to receive a kick. They've been, for the most part, pretty short. Taken by one of the up men. Mayteen with the run up, and here's the kick. Goes to number 7. He fields it at the 11-yard line. He goes right up the middle. He has a hole. And once again, back to just stop him is Mayteen, and Mayteen can't make the tackle. So it's going to be a kick return touchdown for the Brush Arcs.
Just an unfortunate play that broke out. Bryce tried his best, but he couldn't do it.
Hard to rely on your kicker twice in one game to make a stop like that.
So now that puts Brush within 2 scores after the big kick return by number 7, Chaz Brown. Here for the PAT for Brush is number 69. The snap is here's the snap, the hold, and Mark gets right through the middle. Are you serious?
I don't know how he really got it off, but it seemed to work for him, so.
I'm not sure he was expecting that snap so early. He looked a little startled when that ball came to the holder's hand.
4 Bengals were in the backfield, ready to block the kick. But he still got it off, and now that makes it 28-14. Bengals up still with 8:27 left to go here in the first half.
55 degrees here at Euclid Community Stadium. Beautiful October night. Great night for some high school football.
Back to receive for kickoffs as well is the freshman, Antoine. Him and Hobbs are at about the 20-yard line, set to receive the kick. Kicking off from the left hash now here for Brush will be number 2, Jamal Hodge.
Hobbs in the backfield to return for the Bengals this time.
Definitely a variety of guys getting the ball, so that's a good sign that you can't rely on one guy to get you the ball all the time.
It's a short kick, and Hobbs fields it at the 15-yard line. He's going across the field, breaks a tackle. He's still going. He's got the outside, breaks another tackle, but he's eventually taken down at the 27-yard line. About a 12-yard return there from Hobbs. Can never complain about that.
It's an interesting kicking style. It looks like he might be toe balling it.
Some little toe ball action going on.
Puts an interesting spin on the ball.
Yeah, for sure.
Super hard backspin to it.
And folks who don't play soccer, that is not the nicest way to kick a ball. It
It
definitely
hurts.
hurts. It hurts really bad, and it is not great in the morning, I'll tell you that.
I wouldn't know. Bengals don't have a running back in right now. Now Maloney enters the game. Shotgun formation here for the Bengals. Going 2 receivers on your near side. They bring Rosalina in motion. Bengals got to hurry up with the play clock. First drops back, he's looking. It's a screen play to Maloney. Maloney cuts it up and he dives for it. That's enough for a Bengals first down.
One of the Benedictine Bengals missed his blocking assignment. If he would have got him, Chris would have gone for at least 10 more yards.
First lineup under center here for the Bengals. They bring Rosalina in motion. They give it to Maloney. Maloney cuts it up. He's trying to fight, but he gets about 4 yards. Luke Reed seeming to not be on the sideline here for the Bengals. Maybe had to go in the back, check something out. Maybe that ankle he rolled on when he had that big play. Shotgun formation here for the Bengals. 2 receivers on your near side. Maloney in the backfield. They give it to Maloney. Maloney cuts it up. He's going. There's a flag here on the play. That should be enough for a Bengals first down. Seems to actually be just short for a first down. Awaiting the call now. Maloney takes it to about the 48-yard line. They're walking it back. They're calling a holding here on the Bengals. So that'll push him back 10 yards from where the hold was at. The hold was about right where Maloney got taken down at. So it'll be 2nd and 11 here for the Bengals.
Just got reports from the sideline. Luke Reed is with Vaughn currently.
Shotgun formation for the Bengals. First rolling right, and it's picked off. It's picked off by the Brush Arcs. Now they'll have the ball at the 49-yard line of the Bengals.
First had 4 arcs in his face when throwing that, and then got a tip off of one of the linebackers right into one of the safety's hands.
Luke Reed is still with our trainer, Devon Aaron. Let's hope he's all right. He can come back out here for senior night. 6:45, and here comes Luke Reed back on the Bengals sideline.
Looks like something added to his right arm, elbow area.
Bengals showing blitz. There's a flag. They're calling encroachment on the Bengals. 23, DeAndre Taylor. They said he was over the line of scrimmage here. New quarterback here for the Arcs, number 13, Robbie Sims, now is in the game. Brush going doubles on both sides. 6 just lowers his head. Gain of about 1 on the carry or no game, so that'll be second and about 4, maybe 5, about 4 here. Shotgun formation here for the Arcs, still going doubles. They give it to Rose. He bounces it to the outside. He's going. He makes a man miss. He's still going, and he's in the end zone for another Brush touchdown to make the score 20-28 to bring the Arcs within 1 possession.
The whole Bengals defense really just collapsed right up the middle, looking for another inside run. And when he broke to the outside, really shocked that defense.
Update on Luke Reed. They said it's his right elbow seemed to be messed up on that last carry he had. He should be good to go here back in the game. Officials timeout here. A Brush player needs to be exited from the game. Seems that he didn't have his mouthpiece in. Now Brush uses their 3rd and final timeout here of the half. Once again, if you are just joining us and you'd like to be a Bengal for a day, scan the QR code here on your screen. You can come in, meet the coaches, meet teachers, whether you are in 7th or 8th grade and you have interest in Benedictine High School. Email us at admissions@cbhs.edu to get in contact with the admissions department or scan the QR code and schedule a visit. 6:14 left to go here in the first half of the game. Brush here to attempt the PAT. Here's the snap. It's over his head, and he doesn't pick it up. And it's picked up by Tito Wilson at the 26-yard line. Honestly, there I think Tito was best picking it up and trying to run, because if you pick it up while you're down, it doesn't really do anything. Just now they got to kick it off when you could have had a chance to maybe take it back, get a 2-point conversion, go up 10 points here. But no PAT attempt by Brush, so that puts the Bengals up 8 points now, still within 1 possession. Brush set to kick it off, number 2, Jamal Hodge from the left hash. Antoine and Hobbs set back to receive the kick for the Bengals.
I would look for a return by Church here, as it seems this kicker likes going short over to Church's side every time.
Now here comes Brush. Here's the kick. right to Jameer Church, as Lex just said. He's going. He's stutter stepping. He's going to the outside, and he's taken down at about the 47-yard line. So that's where the Bengals will set up shop here. Pretty good field position.
Another toe ball kick there. I know his foot's probably hurting right now.
Luke Reed still has not entered the game. My apologies. Now the Bengals will start at the 48-yard line. Hobbs and Palms on your near side with Nemo on your far side. He brings Hobbs in motion. He gives it to Hobbs. Hobbs is going to the outside. He makes a man miss. There is a flag on the play, though, and he's taken down, but not until he gets a Bengals first down, it looks like.
But there's a holding call there on the Bengals offensive line.
See what the call is. And it is, in fact, a holding on the Bengals. So that'll push them back 10 from where the penalty was. So that'll set up Bengals now at the 36-yard line. And it's 2nd and 20 now here for the Bengals. 6 minutes left to go. Excuse me, 1st and 24 due to the penalty being behind the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation here for the Bengals. Bengals drop back. He's looking, rolling out. He hits JJ on an out route, and he's trying to make multiple guys miss, and he takes taken down after a gain of about 14. So now the Bengals are right back where they started. This time it'll be 2nd down. Luke Reed has not, I don't believe Luke Reed will be coming back into this game. He's now in a sling on the sideline. This time they give it to Maloney, and he's thrown down for a loss of about 2 there by number 5, Theo Davis. It's Luke's elbow that's going to take him out here for the rest of the game. That really sucks for Reed. First half, 3 touchdowns, reaches 1,000 yards, senior night. Just unfortunate for him. Seems to be very upset here on the sideline. Now the Bengals will have it 3rd and 10. Bengals are going trips right, shotgun formation. Maloney in the backfield. First drops back. It's a screen play. This time it's to Palms. Or that's Nemo, excuse me. And Nemo gets about 8 yards there on the play. Bengals trying to go hurry up now. It'll be 4th down and 2. Bengals are keeping the offense out there. Bengals ball at the 44-yard line. They're trying to hurry up to the line. 4th down and 2. Shotgun formation. Trips right. Hard count to try to get Brush to jump. .330 left to go here in the game. It's a big down for the Bengals. 4th down and 2 from Brush's 44-yard line. Seems to be a lot of miscommunication there. First didn't seem really ready for the snap. And he was forced to just keep it. A broken play by the Bengals. So that's going to be a turnover on downs, and now Brush will start at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, it really didn't seem like First could hear Coach Prevesk at all to start with. We're like making eye contact with each other, but First seemed very confused. And then the play happened, and First kind of just stood there while Chris made the run.
That's just unfortunate here for the Bengals. So now the Arcs will set up at the 50-yard line. Now Brush is going doubles, shotgun formation. Number 13, Robbie Sims, remains in the game at quarterback. Robbie's dropping back. Yeah, seemed to be some movement there. Looks to be a false start here by the Arcs. It is indeed a false start. So I'll push them back 5 yards to their own, inside their own territory now at the 45-yard line.
It's only the Arcs' first penalty of the game. Staying very disciplined, which definitely is playing to their advantage here.
Shotgun formation for Sims. Oh, it goes through his legs, and he falls on it, but he loses about 10 there on the missed snap. So now it's going to be second down and about 23 here for the Arcs. Loss of about 8 there on the fumbled snap.
That snap went right in between his legs. Really not much he can do there.
Doubles formation here for the Arcs. This time it's a direct snap to Tennell Rose, the running back, and he's going to the outside. And he gets about 13 there on the carry, maybe 14. So now it's third down and 10 for the Arcs at midfield once again. 2:37 left to go here in the first half of this game. It's looking like Tennell Rose is lined up behind center now with Sims at running back, and it's a pass for Rose, and he's trying to throw it, and the ball's out! The ball's out, but it's picked up by the Arcs. Back up to the 30-yard line. That's a call by the Arcs. They tried to throw the Bengals off there a bit. A direct snap to Tennell Rose, the running back. And now they tried to get him involved in the passing game, but it just all went wrong. He fumbled. Forced fumble by DeAndre Taylor and Tito Wilson again. Those two have been huge for this Bengals defensive line. They're both young. We got 2 years left from Dre, 1 year left from Tito. So now it'll be 4th and about 28 for Brush.
Definitely good positioning to receive the ball. Hopefully the Bengals can get in Brush's territory with a little less or a little more than 2 minutes left in the quarter.
Antoine and JJ set back to receive the punt from the Arcs. Punter for Brush, number 16, Bryce Rucker. .222 left to go here in the first half. Bengals use their second timeout. It's a fake. All right, well, the Bengals will set up now at the 13-yard line. I couldn't tell if it was a fake or
I think just a lot of pressure there. The Bengals got through just about every gap in that line, and
he didn't know
all up in
what
his
to
face.
do.
Yeah.
Puts the Bengals in really, really good position. Looks like the 22-yard line.
Very rare
Sorry,
you
my
see.
mistake. 17-yard line.
Pretty rare you see the returning team gain positive yards from the line of scrimmage back off a punt, and the Bengals got about 20 there. So.
All right, this is a big drive for the Bengals. 2:15 left to go here at the 17-yard line of Brush. Maloney in the backfield. He moves to the right first, rolls out right. He's looking. He's going for the end zone, but he got hit. Pressure made by number 11 of Brush, Israel Powers.
First took a big shot there. from his backside.
Definitely a scary hit, too, though.
Yeah.
So now it's going to be 2nd 10 for the Bengals at the Brush's 17-yard line. First lineup under center now with Nemo on your far side, JJ and Palms on your near side, Rosaline at tight end, Maloney in the backfield. They bring Rosalina in motion. They give it to Maloney. He bounces it to the outside. He cuts it up again. And he gets a gain of about, I'd say, 8, maybe 9 there on the play.
Maloney taking the majority of the snaps, or all of the snaps now, for the injured Luke Reed, who we have not seen since a couple of his breakout runs earlier in the first quarter.
First lineup under center once again, Palms and JJ on your near side with Nemo on your far side. Maloney still in the backfield. Bengals go quick, and they give it to Maloney, cuts it upside, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Chris Maloney, his 2nd of the game. Every touchdown in this game has all come from the Bengals run offense. That 1-2 punch is something different. Bengals put up 35 points here in the first half. Maloney with 2, Reed with 3. Now here comes Mateen with the PAT. Luke Carlton, the holder. James Yang, the long snapper. The snap, the hold, the kick is right down the middle. That puts the Bengals up 35-20 with 1:30 left to go here in the first half on senior night. And if you are just joining us, please scan the QR code if you would like to be a Bengal for a day. Come in, shadow, get shown around the school, meet coaches, teachers, students, have the whole experience of being a Benedictine student, or email the admissions department, admissions@cbhs.edu for more information. Mateen set to kick it off here with number 7 for Brush, Chaz Brown, back to receive, as long as number 1, TJ Williams. Seems to be an official's timeout here before the kick. They want to replace the ball. I guess they're saying that that ball's not okay, it might be flat. So now we're getting set to kick it off for the Bengals. Mateen trying to get it down. He gets it down. Mateen set to kick it off from the 40-yard line. 1:30 left to go here in the first half. Brush with no timeouts remaining here in this first half. They were forced to use 2 of them on PATs due to some confusion. Mateen kicks it away to number 7. He's the one who had the kick return, and he bounced it to the outside. Another good return here by him. He gets out of bounds at about the 39, and there's a flag coming in. They're going to call a late hit here on the Bengals. They're saying he was out of bounds, but Bengals player, I believe Sean O'Connell, is going to get marked with the penalty here for unnecessary roughness. Officials discussing it over now. And they are calling unnecessary roughness on Sean O'Connell here. So that'll push the Bengals up, or excuse me, the Arcs up 15 yards. So they will start with great field position here. Another really good return by Chaz Brown after the kick return for a touchdown last kickoff. This time he gets it to about the 40 plus the 15-yard penalty. And MJ Russell re-enters the game here for the Arcs. He's dropping back. He's looking. He tries to throw, but he doesn't have anybody. He takes it himself, and he's throw. Oh, come on. He's thrown around by Dre, but the officials threw a flag. Awaiting the call now. Officials are discussing it over. They're calling a horse collar here on DeAndre. From what I saw, I don't really see a horse collar there. I think he just was swinging him around and threw him down. It's a legal football play. Maybe they're seeing something we're not. 1:13 left to go, so that's two crucial penalties here for the Bengals, two 15-yarders, and they've only ran one play this drive, and they have it at the 29-yard line. Shotgun formation here for the Arcs. Russell's dropping back. He's looking. Throws it to the left side. Pass was intended for number 17, Kevin Powell. Are you? They're calling a pass What? They're going to call a pass interference here on Coach Prevesk is really upset about that call. Calling a pass interference on Joey Palms, who I think just played great coverage. Now that's 3 15-yard penalties in a row on the Bengals. Unnecessary roughness, horse collar, and pass interference. 2 questionable calls. Shotgun formation now for the Arcs. Russell's dropping back. He's lucky. He has so many people in his face. McKinney dove at him, but then he's eventually taken down for the sack. 22, James Yane. There's that name again. James Yane making the tackle here. Clock is still running. 40 seconds left to go here in the first half. Brush has no timeouts remaining here.
They used 2 of those timeouts on PAT attempts.
Brush is now going empty backfield. MJ Russell by himself. He's dropping back. He's looking. He throws it across the middle. And on the coverage there was Joe Morse. Pass was intended for number 6, Tennell Rose. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 12 for the Bengals, for the Arcs, 26 seconds left to go here in the first half. Bengals still with 1 timeout remaining. Your Bengals 35, Brush 20. Number 7, Chaz Brown enters the game for the Arcs. They're going empty backfield once again. Shotgun formation for MJ. They're going trips right, but now the Bengals are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here of the first half. So now both teams have used all 3 of their timeouts this half. 26 seconds left to go here in the first half. The Bengals this drive, the biggest thing has been penalties. 43 penalties for 45 yards, all 3 in a row. On the kickoff, unnecessary roughness, Sean O'Connell. Then the horse collar by DeAndre Taylor. Then the pass interference call by Joey Palms. Have really put the Bengals in a deep hole, giving Brush 45 free yards on this drive. And now they have it at the 23-yard line. So now here comes Brush's offense. They're going empty backfield. They're going trips right. 2 receivers on your near side. That's 17, Kevin Powell, and number 4, EJ Flakes. Empty backfield here for Brush. Bengals fans are getting loud. Bengals showing, sending for. MJ drops back. Dre is on there, and he hits the ball, and it's incomplete. DeAndre Taylor there to disrupt the pass, and on the coverage there for the Bengals was Kelly Mickler. But number 4 for Brush, EJ Flakes, his hamstring, his knee actually it looks to be.
great pressure by the Bengals defense. Really made the QB kind of throw it up there. And Bengals forced a 4th down with 21 seconds left.
Defensive line got to him right while he was in his throwing motion. Could have disrupted that pass a little bit. Looked like it a little bit wobbly.
EJ's still down near the Bengals sideline.
A lot of pain with his knee, his right knee.
Well, let's hope he's all right. As it's going to be 4th down and 13. Now he gets to his feet. He's walking with a bit of a limp. But he's up and he's jogging across the field. He's going to check on him at halftime. So Brush is keeping the offense out there. They're not going to go for the field goal attempt with 21 seconds left to go here in the first half. Waiting for the official signal. Joe Morse is now entering the game for the Bengals. Seems they had 10 on the field. Empty backfield once again for MJ. Trips right, 2 receivers on your near side. Shotgun formation, he's dropping back, he's looking, he has so much pressure. Eddie Dinwiddie, Darnell Johnson, Tristan Wilson, and Danny Joyce all got back there for the Bengals sack. Eddie Dinwiddie is turned right now, everybody. 15 seconds left to go here in the first half.
Another great defensive play. The Bengals with 15 seconds left just take a knee and end the half with a 35-20 lead.
All points scored from touchdowns this half. No field goal scored. Just one fumbled snap on the PAT for Brush is why the score is 20-35.
And it looks like the Bengals are going to try to run a few plays here. Try to see if something can happen. They're going doubles with Maloney in the backfield. They fake it to Palms, but they just give it to Maloney up the middle. And that's going to take it to the end of the first half with the score, your Bengals 35, Brush Arcs 20. We'll be back here at the start of the second half.
I don't. Oh yeah, it isn't.
And we're back. 2:20 left to go here before we kick off the second half. Thank you to the marching band. Score your Bengals 35, the Brush Arcs 20. The first half, Bengals had a collective 14 first downs while Brush only had 4, and the Bengals had a total of 323 yards in just the first half, while Brush had 112. The Bengals offense has been phenomenal in this first half. There's no really real complaints you can have. Basically scored on every drive except the interception by Matthew First, which you can't complain at all with how this Bengals team is playing. And the fumble by Luke Reed. And Luke Reed is officially out for the rest of this game. His right elbow is all swelled up and puffed up. So we don't know really what this means for the rest of the season. For Reed, let's hope he can come back next week against St. V's. And then hopefully, if we're in the playoffs, be ready by the playoffs.
Discipline was a huge issue for the Bengals in this first half, having 72 yards of penalties against them, while Brush only having 5 yards. Majority of those penalty yards came on that final drive from the Bengals with a big pass interference call on Joey Palms that gave the Arcs about 25 extra yards.
Yeah, the 3 straight 15-yard penalties really hurt the Bengals at the end of that first half. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the kickoff, horse collar by DeAndre Taylor, and then the pass interference by Joey Palms. Luckily, though, the Bengals defense still, through the adversity, held the Brush Arcs to 0 points on that drive.
The Bengals defense has been playing pretty well, holding their QB to very minimal time in the pocket. We have forced him to make some difficult throws. Special teams on the kickoff has struggled a little bit, letting number 7 get out, letting Chaz Brown really make some big runs that have affected the game on his kick return and his late return in the second quarter that have been killing the Bengals on yards.
Now we're set to kick off for the second half. Brush won the toss and decided to defer for the second half. So Brush will start with the football here this second half. Back to receive, as Ryan said, number 7, Chaz Brown, who earlier in the game took back a kick return for a touchdown. And for those of you who are just joining us, if you would like to become a Bengal, shadow, or schedule a placement test, scan the QR code that you see on your screen now. You can be a Bengal for a day. You meet the teachers, the students, the coaches, whoever you would like to come in and talk to. and you go through a whole day of what it's like at Benedictine High School. As the second half begins, Mateen set to kick it off for the Bengals from the 40-yard line. Mateen has had a few short kicks here that has hurt the Bengals a few times. Here's the run up, and it's another short one. This one on the ground. Picked up by 26 off his chest, and it's on the ground. The ball was out after it bounced off of 26's chest for Brush, but then number 35, Marquand Taylor, recovers it for Brush. 26 got popped, though, as soon as he got the ball. Had about 4 Bengals players on him. It looked like 7. Chris Maloney was the first one to hit him. Bit shaken up after that play. It seems to be his right arm.
Seems to be in a lot of pain. He's on. Looks like his left arm.
So now here's the Bengals defense. Brush will start at their own 33-yard line here. MJ Russell remains in the game. We know Robbie Sims was in the game for a while. Brush is going 2 receivers on your far side. All right, well, the Bengals really did not see anything they liked there on that first play. So they called a timeout before Brush could even run a play. Seems that they want to make some substitutions, make sure everyone's right in on the play. Didn't seem like there was a safety back to guard the slot man for Brush, so to avoid another broken play, Bengals call timeout. And now, here comes Brush, hopefully running the first play of the half. Brush is going trips left, it looks like, on your far side with 17, Kevin Powell on your near side. Snap is low, but they pass it to Rose. He's got the outside, but he's hit and taken down by 25, Jonathan Spikes, the sophomore, getting his first varsity start here. Making some big plays here for the Bengals. Brush seems to go hurry up, being down 2 possessions. 2nd down and 7 here at the own 36. 2 receivers on your near side. They pitch it once again to Rose. He's going to the outside. He cuts it up. Ooh, and he's hit, but he stays on his feet. Initial hit was number 22, James Yane, but he just bounced off of it, and then about 4 Bengals came in and just finished the job. Gain of about 2 there seems to be. So now it's 3rd down here for the Bengals. Or for the Brush Arc, excuse me. Empty backfield for the Brush. Trips left. He's rolling out left. He's looking. He finds someone across the middle. It's tipped in the air. Play broken up once again. Jonathan Spikes with the broken up play. Now Brush is going to have to make a decision. They are, in fact, bringing out their punting unit here for this play.
2 notable sophomore defensive player, DeAndre Taylor and Jonathan Spikes, both stepping up in today's game, making some big plays.
Back to receive here for the Bengals is J.J. Baldwin. Set to kick it off for Brush is Bryce Rutger. The snap. He kicked it away. J.J. just lets it go. And it's rolling. It's still going down to about the 30-yard line. So that's where the Bengals are going to set up for this first drive, led out by sophomore quarterback Matthew First. We know for the injury of Luke Reed, Chris Maloney will be taking most of the snaps here in this second half.
First was 10 for 13 in that first half for 101 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Reed had 12 carries for 149 yards, and Maloney had 10 carries for 53 yards. So
And we know Reed with the 3 touchdowns, Maloney with a rushing and a receiving touchdown here this game. Hopefully he can keep it up in the second half. Bengals going shotgun formation. First rolls out right. Now he's looking back opposite. He hits Maloney. That's a great ball. Get it over the defender. He's got the outside. He's got the edge. He's going up the sideline. Stays on his feet, but pushed out of bounds by 18 and 7 of Brush. That's a beautiful throw by Matthew First off of his back foot, getting it just over Brush's defender so Maloney can get it and take it upfield. Now Church enters the game in the backfield for the Bengals. Bengals started going hurry up here under center. They give it to Church. Church bounces it to the outside. He's just running with a full head of steam, head down, gain of about 4, maybe 5 there on the carry. It's going to bring up second down for the Bengals.
Church is an interesting addition to that Bengals offense. Taking snaps in the past couple games, especially with Luke Reed out, getting Chris Maloney a couple of breaks, it will be crucial. And Church with his small-built stature is a good one to fit that role.
So now the Bengals will have it second down and 5 at Brush's 41-yard line. First lineup under center. Church remains in the backfield. They bring Rosalina in motion. They give it to Church again. Church goes up the middle. He's going, and he's got the first down for the Bengals. Gain of about 7 there on the carry, and that's enough for a Bengals first down. Jameer Church now coming out of the game. Chris Maloney re-entering the game for the Bengals. Now 1st and 10 here for the Bengals at Brush's 34-yard line. Shotgun formation here for the Bengals. Nemo on your near side. Been pretty quiet in this game. Had a few targets in that first half. Still yet to get, or he has 1 reception on the screen. I'm speaking of Nemo. He's throwing up to Nemo on the post route, and he
Perfect ball, and Nemo just drops it right in between his arms.
That's a killer for the Bengals. I know Nemo's beating himself up after that play.
Great route, great throw, just so close.
So it'll now be second down and 10 for the Bengals. Nemo exits the game to try and cool down for a little bit. First under center. Maloney in the backfield. It's a stretch play to Maloney. He's got the outside. He cuts it up. Nothing really going for him. Taken down by number 5, Theo Davis. Gain of maybe 1 there or no gain on the play. Gain of about 1 it seems to be. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 9 here for the Bengals from the Brush Arc's 33-yard line. If they were to attempt a field goal from here, it'd be a 50-yard field goal for the first-year kicker, Bryce Mayteen. First lined up under center, JJ and Palms on your far side, Rosaline at tight end. They fake it to Maloney. He gives it to Rosalina. Rosalina gets hit as soon as he catches it. Loss of about 1. Forward progress actually will make it no gain there on the play. And the Bengals are bringing out their punting unit to punt it away, or seems to be in the middle. Nope, they're calling Matt First. Okay, this is something new from the Bengals. Bryce is lined up to punt it away, while First is the man taking it under center. Looks like they're trying to draw them off sides just to get a delay of game call to give Bryce more room to kick it away. So that'll push the Bengals back another 5 yards. Matein set to kick it away from his Brush's 38-yard line. Back to receive is 7 Chaz Brown and 1 TJ Williams. Bryce will kick it off. He's around about the 50-yard line. Matein has time. He boots it away. It's a good kick, but it's taken by number 1 at about the 16, and he's wrapped up after a gain of about 9 there on the return. So Brush will start with the ball at the 25-yard line. This is the second possession here for the Bengals defense, forcing Brush to go 3 and out on their last drive. Let's hope the Bengals can do that again, avoid the penalties, which was a big struggle for them in the first half, especially towards the end of the second quarter. So now Brush will have it at their own 25-yard line. They give it to Rose. He bounces to the outside, but he's taken down after a gain of 1, maybe 2 there. Seems to be a gain of about 1 there. 7 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Brush looking towards the sideline for the play. They're going 2 receivers on your near side. They're going doubles on your far side. Rose in the backfield next to MJ. They give it to Rose. He cuts it up the middle. Now he bounces out to the outside. And Maloney with another one of those great one-on-one tackles he makes. That's the best part about his game. That's what makes him so fun to watch. He will make those tackles one-on-one. Last man, he's going to take him down. That is a great tackle by the junior. 3rd down and 6 now for the for the Arcs. 6 minutes left to go here in the third quarter. Brush is going doubles with MJ in the shotgun formation with Rose on his left side. Bengals looking like they're sending 4. They send 4. Dre gets in the backfield. And he's still looking to throw. He rolls out left. Spikes is chasing him. Gain is chasing him. Gain pushes him out of bounds. But it looks like he pushed him forward a bit. And that's enough for a first down for the Brush Arcs.
First downs for Benedictine and Brush. Brush has 5 first downs of the game, and Benedictine was 16.
That's Brush's first down here in the second half. Brush going same formation, doubles on each side. MJ in shotgun formation with Rose on his left. It's a low snap, but they fake it to Rose. MJ keeps it, and he's taken down by Antonio Hobbs and James Yane, it seemed to be there. Jonathan Spikes exits the game while Tristan Whistler enters the game. Gain of about 2 there. Actually, gain of 1 there on the carry. Eddie Dinwiddie now entering the game for the Bengals as Xavier McKinney exits the game. Arcs going doubles with Rose on his right side. Never mind, it's not Rose, that's Chaz Brown. And he's taken down. MJ Russell taken down for the sack. Once again, that is Tito Wilson in the backfield for the Bengals. Now that's going to bring up a 3rd and long here for Brush, 3rd and 13. Brush going trips right. Empty backfield. 1 receiver. Split out left. He's rolling out. He finds number 4 on an out route. And he's going up the sideline. And he has enough for the Brush Arcs. First down. Takes it to up about midfield. So now Brush has it 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Empty backfield once again. They're going trips left. One receiver on your near side. He rolls out left again. He's throwing. He hits number 4 again on that out route. Shamar Darling wraps him up by the ankle. He's an ankle biter. He'll go down.
Shamar came downhill about 12 yards to make that tackle. Diving out. Saved probably a potential first down there for the Bengals.
Brush with some confusion there on the formation. They're going trips right with MJ in shotgun formation with an empty backfield. 2nd down and 4 here. He rolls out right again. This time he stops. He throws it across his body to number 6. Oh, the ball's out! The ball fell out!
Looks like it was taken by Jameer Church, number 6. Great recovery and great way to pop it out.
Eddie Dinwiddie with the initial hit there to take him down, and then Church to clean it up.
Now the Bengals will start in excellent field position once again at their own 43-yard line. 4 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Score, your Bengals 35, Brush Arcs 20. Now this is where the Bengals offense can come down, score once again. Shot or under center. Bengals go quick. They give it to Maloney. Maloney cuts it up. Ooh, he's tripped up by number 18 for Brush, DeMar Harris. But that's enough for a Bengals first down. Gain of 10 there on the play. 4 minutes left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Nice play there by the Brush defender. Maloney had a lot of green grass in front of him. Could have broken off a couple more yards on that run.
Bengals have it now 1st and 10 from Brush's 46-yard line. Nemo re-enters the game. First under center with Maloney in the backfield. They bring JJ in motion. First gives it to Maloney, cuts it outside, and he's taken down from, he breaks the tackle. And that's a face mask, thank you. That's a face mask on Brush. Maloney got grabbed by the face mask. So that's going to be 15 yards here for the Bengals to push them up, awaiting the call. Officials discussing it over. Face mask on the Arcs. So that'll be an automatic first down for the Bengals and push them up 15 yards. Oh, 5? Huh? A 5-yard penalty. First getting the play from Coach Prevesk. Bengals have it 1st and 5 here at the Brush Arcs 41-yard line. JJ and Palms on your far side. First under center, Rosaline at tight end. I believe that is Church now in the backfield for the Bengals. And they give it to Church. Church stutter steps, he goes to the outside. He stays on his feet. And he gets a Bengals first down again. 12 yards there on the carry by Jameer Church. So now Bengals have it 1st and 10 at the Arcs 32-yard line. JJ comes out the game while Antonio Hobbs enters the game. Shotgun formation for the Bengals. Nemo and Hobbs on your near side with Rosaline at tight end. He moves Church to his right. He brings Hobbs in motion. The snap. They fake it to Hobbs. They give it to Church. Church goes up the middle. Stutter steps. I feel like he didn't really need that stutter step there. It seemed like he had the outside He could have got a few extra yards there on the carry. But either way, that's enough for a Bengals first down. Jameer Church really stepping up here. Normally just playing the linebacker position, but with Reed going down and Maloney being the only running back, Church steps in and starts playing running back for this Bengals offense. First lined up under center now. 1st and 10 from the Brush 22. They give it to Maloney. He cuts it up. He gets about 5 on the carry, it seems to be. So that'll bring up about 2nd and 6 for the Bengals. Shotgun formation here for the Bengals. Maloney in the backfield behind First. They fake it to Maloney. First drops back. He's rolling out right. He throws across his body to JJ with a beautiful throw. That's a touchdown by the Bengals, but there are flags flying everywhere.
Looked like really far back.
Holding on the Bengals. Whether or not the play counted or not, that's been the best play I've seen from Matthew First all year. Rolling out the pocket, throwing across his body, a perfect throw, hitting JJ in stride in the back of the end zone. That's very impressive by the sophomore. Unfortunate for the penalty, though. Officials discussing the play. I think they might be talking about a penalty on Brush as well, and which would lead to an offsetting of penalties. Officials still discussing. Coach Rivas calling the Bengals offense to the sideline to kind of use this as a timeout. Holding on the Bengals. And while there was a dead ball. Okay, so there was a holding on the Bengals, but while the play was dead, there was a personal foul on the Arcs, which is leading to 15 yards since there was a dead ball. So they are marking the 10 yards because it was during play, but instead of the penalties offsetting because it was dead ball, they're also advancing the ball 15 yards. So instead of it being 2nd down and 25, it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Bengals. 2nd down and 4 for the Bengals. Bengals going trips right with Maloney in the backfield. They bring Maloney in motion to the line. Low snap for First. And First is throwing it to Maloney. He's got him in the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. But there is another flag in the backfield.
Looks like it was on Brush, though, a late hit.
Looks like roughing the passer here on Brush.
Yeah, First was on the ground.
Roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on Brush. Penalties declined. Touchdown. Bengals. Puts them up 3 scores now. They brought Maloney in motion to the line of scrimmage, brought JJ back on a screen. DB took the bait and left Maloney wide open in the back of the end zone. What a great throw by First, hitting him in stride for the Bengals touchdown. Mayteen set for the PAT. The snap, the hold, the kick is good. That puts the Bengals up 42-20 with 1:52 left to go here in the third quarter.
I mean, First had 2 or 3 really good throws in the last 2 possessions. One to Nehemiah Seals that he dropped. One to J.J. Baldwin that was called back due to a flag. And then another great throw to Chris Maloney. He really had 3 good throws that all could have been touchdowns.
Yes, he has. First has looked great here in this game. This is the best game he's played this year. Maloney now has a rushing touchdown as well as 2 receiving touchdowns. All of the Bengals' points here have come from both backers. Reed with 3 touchdowns as well as Maloney with 3 touchdowns, 2 receiving, 1 rushing. Going to be some confusion here on the kickoff. So the roughing the passer call is now going to be enforced on the kickoff rather than it being declined. So the Bengals are kicking off at Brush's 45-yard line. So Bengals crossed the 50-yard line and is now kicking it off at Brush's 45. I've never seen that before, not going to lie. So Mayteen set to kick it off. And it's looking like it's going to be a touchback, and it is. See, okay, now there is when I would have gone for the squib kick or onside kick because
Definitely.
not too much damage going to be done.
Yeah, your squib kick would have hit their 15 or 10-yard line.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good squib kick could have popped up, pinned him pretty low.
All right.
Either-
Well,
Either way, pretty good field position for the Bengals there.
the Bengals will be starting this drive. Excuse me. The Arcs will be starting this drive at their own 20-yard line with 1:52 left to go here in the third quarter. They give it to Rose, and he's taken down by Xavier McKinney once again. There's an injured player for Brush. Looks like number 65 or 66, I think. Donovan Glass. Let's hope he's okay. Still down at about the 27-yard line.
Seemed like to be a cramp.
So now Brush has the ball at the 27-yard, 22-yard line, excuse me. It's a direct, or it's not a direct snap, empty backfield. But, I saw a block in the back, but number 3, MJ Russell, keeps it himself on the rollout left and scrambles for about a gain of 7. They Are they marking? They're marking him short of the first down, so it'll be about 3rd and inches here for Brush. Rose on the left of MJ, excuse me. They give it to Rose. He goes up the middle, but he's hit right away. They're trying to push him back, but
Looks
it
like they gave it to him.
seems to be enough for a Arcs first down. Bengals defense has played phenomenal here in this game, letting only the the kick return, the broken play. It's just unfortunate stuff for the Bengals defense. So now Brush is starting rolling out. He's looking. Taylor's right there, and he just throws it away towards the Bengals sideline. So now it's going to be 2nd and 10 here for the Arcs at the 31-yard line. Eddie Dinwiddie re-enters the game as Danny Joyce exits the game now. Second and 10 from their own 31-yard line. Brush has the ball. .114 left to go here in the third quarter. Trips left, MJ in shotgun formation with Tennell on his left, and they give it to Tennell right up the middle. And he was stumbling forward. Excuse me, that's not Tennell, that is Chaz Brown. And he stumbles forward for a gain of about 17 on the play. And now Brush is going hurry up here. Trips left once again. Chaz remains in the game. MJ in shotgun formation. 44 on your near side. Dre Taylor jumps off sides for the Bengals. That'll push Brush up another 5 yards here. Penalties has been a huge thing for the Bengals, especially the 3 straight 45-yarders. 15-yarders. So Taylor exits the game as Yamil Riello enters the game. MJ gives it to Chaz, and he got out of it somehow, and he run into the opposite side of the field, and it's no call on the face mask. Chaz had it he was going on the left side, broke out of it, went back around to the right side, and gets pushed out of bounds. But he gets a first down gain of he ran 50 yards to get 6 yards on that play. Seemed to be a face mask, but no flags here on the play. Brush going trips left. Bengals just got Spikes off the field. Not Spikes, Romello.
Looks like there's going to be holding on number 17, Kevin Powell. Wrapped up John Jones around his shoulder pads.
Officials discussing it over. Holding on Brush. So that'll push him back 10 yards from the spot of the hold. So it'll be about 2nd down and 14 for first down and 14 for Brush. They're going trips left. Rose re-enters the game at running back. MJ in shotgun formation. A lot of confusion here. Rose moves to tight end now. John Jones showing blitz, and he does blitz. He's rolling out left. He throws across his body. In the direction of soon to be number 1, TJ Williams, the pass was intended for. Shamar Darling there on the coverage. Now 2 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Second down and 14 now for Brush. They're going trips left. Rose in the backfield with MJ in shotgun formation. 44, Kevin Woodrick at receiver. They give it to Rose up the middle. He's just taken down by Taylor, but he gets a gain of about 4 there on the carry. And that'll take it to the end of the third quarter with the score of your Bengals 42 and Brush Arcs 20. Final quarter of play now coming up on the Bengals senior night. Haven't seen too many of the seniors out there tonight. Let's hope this fourth quarter they really get to go out there and if you would like to come in and have a shadow at Benedictine High School, please scan the QR code that you see on your screen now, or for more information, just email us at admissions@cbhs.edu. So Brush will start at the Bengals 36-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 now. Final 12 minutes of play here at Euclid Community Stadium with temperatures around 54 degrees out here. Again, a little chilly with 9-mile-per-hour winds, excuse me. So 3rd and 10 here for Brush. Empty backfield for MJ. Rose lined up at tight end. They're going doubles. Rose rolls out right. He's looking. He has a lot of pressure, but he just throws it away. Pressure from seemed to be Danny Joyce and Tristan Wilson with the pressure. So that'll bring up 4th down and 10 here for Brush.
Bengals still holding the Brush QB, have a lot of pressure on him, making him run outside the pocket, making him feel uncomfortable.
Empty backfield for Brush here. Shotgun formation. 4th down and 10. He's dropping back. He's looking. He fires over the middle and overthrows. Pass was intended for number 6, Tanel Rose. JJ. See, DeAndre Taylor after the play there doing push-ups.
Missed his workout this morning. He had to
Yeah.
finish his workout.
Get a little workout in during the game.
Chris Maloney down on the field now. Might look like a cramp.
Yeah. Seems to be a cramp on probably his right calf. So the Bengals will set up here on their first drive of the fourth quarter. 1st down and 10 from their own 36-yard line. Bengals have had a lot of good field position here in this game to start drives. Maloney still seems to be down. It does look like it is just a cramp. They're giving him a lot of water, and he's jogging off the field. Seems to be okay, but it's now going to have to be Jameer Church starting this drive off at the running back position here. Shotgun formation for the Bengals. Palms and JJ on your near side with Rosaline at tight end. They give it to Church. He's dancing around. He bounces to the outside. He's to the 40. Flags flying in. He's still moving. Gains about 9 yards there on the carry. taken down by number 25 of Brush. Number 29 of Brush, Antonio Lee. But there is a penalty, and it seems to be holding here on the Bengals. So that'll push the Bengals back 10 yards here from the spot of the foul. So it'll be first down and 20 here for the Bengals. That was a good run by Jameer Church, though. He's really stepped up in this game with Reed going down with the elbow injury, Maloney needing rest because he's playing offense and defense. Church has really stepped up and gotten he's averaging a lot of yards per carry, it seems to be here in the second half. They fake it to Church. First drops back, he's looking, he's going for Nemo, and he overthrows him to the right by about a yard. Pretty good coverage there from the Arcs. Coverage was number 40, James Kushner Cunningham, the freshman, with the coverage there on that play. So that'll bring up second down and 20 here for the Bengals with 11:22 left to go here in the game. First passes have looked pretty good here this game. He has been very, very accurate. He hasn't missed too many throws. He missed the one that led to an interception, but that's just a bit of unfortunate happening there. But he's made cross-body throws. He's had perfect touches on a lot of his throws. First has looked the best he has all season in this game. Probably trying to show out for his seniors, make them have a good senior night. The fumble snap a little bit, but he gets it up. He gives it to Church. Gain of about 5 there on the carry. Darnell Johnson seemed to get into it a little bit with an Arcs player. It looks to be number 8, Johanny Edwards. Got into him with a little bit, and Matthew First, being the quarterback, leader of this team, calming Darnell down, make sure we don't let any dumb penalties, unnecessary penalties happen here this second half that could give Brush a chance back into this game. This will bring up 3rd and 14 after the carry by Church off the fumbled snap for the Bengals at their own 29-yard line, it seems to be. About the 30, 29, somewhere in between there. Jameer Church remains in the game as Rosalina exits the game while Palms enters the game. Bengals are going trips right. Shotgun formation for the Bengals. Church lined up. Bring Church in motion. Nemo on your far side. JJ moved a little too early there, and he's getting called for the false start. So that now will be 3rd and 19 rather than 3rd and 14 here for the Bengals. 10-15 left to go here in the fourth quarter. So that pushes the Bengals back to the 25-yard line. Bengals have 19 first downs here in this game, while Brush only has 10. Brush at halftime only had 4 first downs. They've gotten 6. The Bengals defense sort of letting up a little bit, maybe with the score being a little high, but still has held them to 0 points here in this second half, while the Bengals offense have gained 5 first downs through this second half, looking to get another one here on 3rd down and long. I'm Coach Previs. I'm drawing up maybe a little screen here to Maloney because he's quick. If it's run perfectly, it can get enough for the first down, a little slip screen. But Church remains in the game. Maloney's still cramping up a little bit. They probably want to save him for defense. Bengals going trips on your near side with Nemo on your far side. Palms in the slot. JJ and Hobbs out on your near side. First and shotgun formation. First waiting for the clock to run down. They just give it to Church. Church running up the middle. He's tripped up after a gain of about 4. Tackle made. Oh, there's a flag coming in, though. But there was a nice tackle made by Brush, number 8, Johanny Edwards, and there's a penalty on
Brush.
So that'll give the Bengals the first down here. Actually, they're not marking it an automatic first down. They're going to mark it now fourth down, or are they giving them the first down? Bengals now have it at the 45-yard line. It is fourth down now rather than first down.
Maybe go for a little Philadelphia Eagles
QB
quarterback sneak.
Just have everyone push them. Well, Church and Maloney are in the game, so they are going I formation. Fourth down and 1 here for the Bengals. What? There's a flag.
That'll be on Jameer Church. Had a little bit of a flinch.
Seemed he started leaning before the play even was ran or called. So now another penalty will make it 4th and 6 rather than 4th and 1. And the Bengals will, in fact, send out their punting unit for this play, or for this fourth down, rather than potentially giving Brush good field position and starting to let them slowly come back in this game. The Bengals are just going to play it safe here, punt it away to Brush. 9:40 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Bengals only have 10 out on the field right now. And the Bengals use a timeout. That'll be their second, and they'll be left with one timeout left to go here in this ball game.
A lot of flags. It's been kind of hectic this last few plays.
Confusing too.
Yeah.
I thought that we had the first down. Then they said third down. And I was a little confused what was going on up here. The sideline judge seemed to be also. They kept marking it as third down rather than fourth down. But now we know fourth down, 6, 40-yard line. Bengals are punting it away to Brush. Back to receive for Brush is 7, Chaz Brown. We do know he took a kick return back for a touchdown back in the second quarter. Mayteen set to punt it away with Yane being the long snapper. Mayteen doesn't have a lot of time to get it off, but he gets it off, and it bounces back, and it looked like actually did it hit the Brush player? I think some Bengals do believe it hit the Brush player. Officials are discussing it. But it does look like it is Brush's football down at the 28-yard line. No return. Bengals pin it down at the 28. 8:59 left to go here in the ball game. Brush Arcs 20, your Bengals 42. Once again, we'd like to give a big congratulations to Matthew First and Luke Reed, passing 1,000 yards on the season for both rushing and passing. Big congrats to both of them. Brush goes hurry up. MJ rolls out right, but he's just going to keep it himself, and he gets out of bounds after a scramble of about 5 yards on the play. James Yane ran him out of bounds on that last first down. Second down and 5 here for Brush. Brush is going doubles with Rose in the backfield next to MJ. Brush makes a late substitution. MJ looking left. He fires left. He hits number 4. Oh, he drops it. Pass intended for EJ Flakes. Just seemed to bobble it a bit there. Turned his head and trying to move upfield before he secured the catch. So that'll make it third down now and 5 for the Bengals.
Would have been a first down if he caught it yet, and some, but bobble catch really kills Brush again.
So here we go. 3rd and 4, about 4.5. Empty backfield for Brush. He's dropping back. He's looking right. He fires right. Shamar seemed to trip a little bit, but he still makes the tackle.
Looks like they have him at the 38-yard line. So he will not get the first down.
Actually, I don't think they're going to give him forward progress. They're actually going to mark him for a loss of 4 there. That's a good catch by the receiver, though. It seemed that he caught it. Shamar hit him. He bobbled it. It was in the air for a while. Then he eventually still came down with it. But it was a loss of about 4 there. But Brush is keeping the offense out there. 4th down, empty backfield. MJ's looking left. He has a lot of pressure. And it's all. Oh! Shamar Darling almost had the interception at midfield. He wanted that one so bad, he knows it, but still makes a great play on the ball. Pass was intended for number 10, Isaiah Parker. That'll be a turnover on downs. That'll bring the Bengals out. 1st and 10 at Brush's 33-yard line. And I do believe we are going to see some seniors in the game now. Number 70, Chase Rufus, enters the game, as well as 52, junior Jason Kelly enters the game for the Bengals. 8 minutes left to go here in the game. Shotgun formation for the Bengals with Maloney in the backfield. They give it to Maloney. Maloney cuts it outside. He's still got the outside. He's still on his feet, and he's going down the sideline, but then he's eventually pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 14, which is enough for a Bengals first down.
Bengals' run game has just been there all day. They have really made a bunch of progress with Luke Reed and Chris Maloney. 3 touchdowns by Luke Reed in the first half, and Chris Maloney with 2 more. A really 1-2 combo that has just not been stopped all game.
Brush really doesn't seem to have any answers for this Bengals offense through the air, on the ground. Bengals have played, in my opinion, the best offensive game of the year as far as completion. Bengals lined up under center first with Maloney in the backfield. It's a pitch to Maloney on the outside. And there is going to be a holding call on Augie Rosalina. Brush player number 8, I believe, threw his hands in the air. He felt he was hold. In my opinion, I didn't see a hold. I just saw a really nice block, and Brush player sold it a bit, and the referee liked it and threw the flag. So that'll push the Bengals back 10 yards from the spot of the foul. So the Bengals will have it at the 30-yard line. That makes it about 2nd and 20 here. 1st and 20, excuse me. Bengals need the 10 for a first down. Shotgun formation for the Bengals. Nemo on your far side. Brush showing blitz. No safeties in. They bring Hobbs in motion. They fake it to Hobbs. They give it to Maloney. And Maloney's got Green in front of him. And he gets taken down at the 5. After getting hit by number 15, Ryan Lucas, but I do believe there was another flag on the play. Holding once again on the Bengals. Penalties have been huge for both teams here.
Chris took a hard shot to the leg there. Looks like he's feeling it all around that left knee area. Got up kind of slow, limping it off the field.
And you got to give some props to Joey Pomnian with another great block. He has been doing that all game with our running backs have been blocking, getting a bunch of space for our running backs to, get touchdowns. So shout out to our receivers for the great blocking.
So now it'll be first down and 25 now for the Bengals. Turnovers have really hurt the Bengals here in this game. I believe that they have over 100 yards now just in penalties given up. Church, they give it to him. They guts up the middle. He's still on his feet. And he gets a gain of about 15 there. Very impressive run there by Jameer Church. He went toe tapping through some players.
Little cha-cha slide.
So now it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line of Brush. Bengals have it. First getting the play from Coach Prevesk. Bengals have it with 6 minutes left to go here in the game. Shotgun formation for the Bengals. Rosalina line up at tight end. Palms on your near side. Once again, Brush showing blitz. They have no deep safeties in. They give it to Church again, though. Church cuts it up the middle. He dives forward after being tripped up by number 18, DeMar Harris. Gain of about 8 there on the carry, so to bring up about 3rd and 3 now for the Bengals at the 13-yard line.
Church with the Superman dive there to pick up the extra yard.
Got to do whatever you can to get a few extra yards because those can be crucial in any football game. But Jameer Church now comes out of the game as the Bengals are going to go empty backfield here with 2 receivers on your near side. That's Palms and Hobbs. And then other 2, JJ and Nemo. They bring Rosalina in motion. Now they bring Hobbs in motion. And it's fumbled off of Hobbs' helmet. It seemed that first snapped it a little too late, and he just had to throw it in the air, and Hobbs just hit him right in the helmet. He didn't have a chance to get his hands up to get the ball. Honestly, I think the Bengals should attempt a field goal here. We're up 22 points with 4:50 left to go here in the game. See what Mateen can do with his leg. It'll only be about a 30-yard field goal. Because first was passing it forward, they're marking it as an incomplete pass rather than a fumble. So it's ruled as an incomplete pass, which means it'll be 4th and 3 now for the Bengals.
Bengals got lucky there.
Yes, they did. They bring Nemo down. They move Church on the left. First drops back. Another penalty for the Bengals.
Just a simple mistake there. Cost them. But hopefully the Bengals can rebound.
So now it's going to be 4th and 10 now for the Bengals. Bengals still keeping the offense out there rather than trying the extra point field goal by Mateen. Bengals going trips right with Nemo alone on your far side. Church in the backfield. First drops back and he's looking Nemo's way and he throws it up to Nemo and
pass interference.
Pass interference on number 1, TJ Williams is going to be. Nemo didn't really have a chance to go after that ball. Seemed to be more towards the middle of the field, and TJ didn't really let him get over to where he needed to be to make the play. So now it's a first down for the Bengals at the 14-yard line, it looks like. I thought we just had it at 13. Timeout by Brush. And for those of you who are just now joining us, if you would like to schedule a visit to Shadow at Benedictine High School, scan the QR code, and for more information, email us admissions@cbhs.edu. Get in contact with the admissions department at Benedictine High School. If you are in the 7th or 8th grade or looking to transfer, you may schedule a visit. You get showed around the school by another student. get to go through all their classes and get to live what it's like, see what it's like to be a Benedictine Bengal. So now the Bengals will start at, not start. Coming out of the timeout, Bengals will have it 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. First under center, they bring Rosalina in motion. They give it to Church on a stretch play, and there's a flag coming in. Excuse me, that's not Church. That is Church. But there is another flag, another holding call on the Bengals, which will push them back another 10 yards.
There has been so many flags on these last 2 possessions. Pretty much assuming there's going to be a flag on the next play. I'm going to put some money on that. The flag on the next play.
Really slowing down the tempo of this game. It's been a lot of up and down for the Bengals. Big play, brought back for the flag. Small play, moves up because of a flag on the arcs. This has been a very up and down drive. Actually, the whole 4th quarter. 4:20 left to go here in the game. First under center. Taylor now enters the game at tight end rather than Rosalina. They give it to Church. Church gets about 2 yards there on the carry. No flag, Ryan.
No flag on that. No flag on that play, but
yeah. So now it's 4 minutes left to go here in the ball game. Bengals have it 2nd and goal from the 19-yard line. The Bengals bring in the freshman now, number 56 at offensive line. Excuse me. They give it to Church. He gets pushed around. He's lost his footing there. And a gain of maybe 1 there on the carry or no gain. So now 3:15 left to go here in the game. Eric Charmley, number 56, enters the game at right tackle for the Bengals, the freshman. 2:55 left to go here in the game. Antoine also enters the game at receiver. We saw a little bit of him last week with Antonio Hobbs going down. Church behind first and under center. They give it to Church again. He bounces it to the outside. Church is running, and he's taken down at about the 7-yard line. The ball did come out, but it was by the ground. So now it's going to bring up 4th down for the Bengals, and they're keeping the offense out there, it looks like, rather than just going for the field goal. Which, I mean, I kind of understand. I mean, they're probably going to try to do something for Nemo here. Get his touchdown, first touchdown of the season on senior night will be real nice for him. You know, it sucks he dropped the last one in the end zone. The other one was pass interference. Clock still running here, 1:45 left to go here in the ball game. Bengals have it at the 8-yard line, 4th down and goal. And the Bengals are going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
now with 1:30 left in this Bengals game, there's a lot of good takeaways, I would say. Your offense was really producing today. Your running backs looked really good. Your defense was forcing your QB to make mistakes, making him run outside the pocket. Obviously, your time management's been pretty good. You've had the ball for a while. But discipline with the holding calls. Definitely definitely more discipline next time around.
Bengals freshman football with a record of 7-2, defeating Lutheran West yesterday.
And the Bengals are putting in number 9 cornerback Shamar Darling here at receiver for senior night.
See if Shamar can make a snag right here.
A minute 30 left to go here in the game. Shamar on your near side, first under center. They bring Taylor in motion. Oh, they give it to Church. But Church makes him, he trips up at the 4-yard line. So that'll bring Brush back out here with a minute 24 left to go in the game. And we are seeing a lot of new faces here, mainly seniors for the Bengals. Entering the game is number 3, Tyrez Grady. Number 34, Joe Thomas, the senior as well. And 27, Carmelo Jones enters the game for the first time. Number 40, Glenn Hughes enters the game. 57, Gabe Heskamp enters the game. Number 69, Jeremiah Pizzimo enters the game. So Brush is going to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. Now here comes Brush's offense. Now there's a quarterback change. 13, Robbie Sims re-enters the game for Brush. Bengals showing blitzing 3 here. He's rolling out right. And he completes a pass for a gain of about 8 here. On the coverage was Carmelo Jones. Making the catch for the Arcs was number 1, TJ Williams. Carmelo forced him out of bounds after he makes the catch. Brush going hurry up to the line here. Shotgun formation for Brush. And he's taken down by Sean
Looks like a
O'Connell.
safety.
Safety.
Oh, they put him at the 1-yard line.
The 1-yard line. Sean O'Connell takes him down for his first career sack on the varsity level. Just a sophomore. And as soon as he gets in the game, he's making an impact. He made a big impact during the game as well, getting pressure in the backfield, making plays on special teams.
Marking him down at the 1-yard line, probably the 1-inch line there. Not giving him the safety. Brush quarterback having to roll out pretty much every play, not getting any help from his offensive line.
He just launches it down the field, and it's caught. Wow. What a catch by number 44, Kevin Woodgett of Brush. Quarterback just kind of threw it down there, hoping for a prayer, and it was answered. On the covers there was Glenn Hughes. He went down and got it. Brush has 2 timeouts left, but they're deciding not to use them. Quarterback drops back. He's looking right. The ball's out. They're ruling it a fumble. Gabe Heskamp with the fumble force. Gabe Heskamp forces the fumble. And it's recovered by number 69, Jeremiah Pizzimo. Gabe, just joining the team 3 weeks ago, comes into the varsity game and gets a strip sack.
Gabe Heskamp, the former soccer goalie, having to fill in for Noah Whistler. So Gabe is currently a soccer goalie and a football player, as well as Bryce Mayteam.
So now here comes the Bengals offense. 15 seconds left. I'd assume lining up in victory formation, taking a knee to end the game. Just a great overall game here by the Bengals. Set offensively, defensively, a little at one error on the special teams, but Bengals still come away with the win here as Matthew First takes the final knee to end the game with a score of 20 brush arcs, and your Bengals 42 on senior night.
Big thank you to everybody who tuned into the broadcast tonight. And a huge thanks to Will Lloyd, Jonathan Queener, Patrick Lloyd, Caleb Bartlett, Benjamin Shear, Calvin Dempsey, from all of us here in the broadcast booth, Will Milan, Johan Serrano, Chinja Scott, and a huge thank you to our club moderator, Mr. Brian Devers.